Picture a country so strong that the sun never set on it. Yeah, not because of love, but because they owned half of the world. But here's the twist. The same empire that ruled the world slowly fell apart. So what went wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Great Britain. So today we're talking about the British Empire. At its peak, this empire controlled India, parts of Africa, America, that didn't end well, Australia, and a lot more places they probably couldn't even pronounce properly. Basically, if you threw a dart at a map, chances are Britain already claimed it. But here's the crazy part. This wasn't just luck. This was strategy, wars, kings, queens, and a little bit of "we'll take that, thanks." And by the end of this video, you'll see how they built the biggest empire ever, controlled global trade, and then lost it all. Let's start simple. What is the British Empire? It began around the late 1500s under Queen Elizabeth I, when England realized, maybe instead of fighting neighbors, we should just go overseas and grab land. And boom, exploration begins. Then came colonies in America, trade routes in Asia, control overseas. Their navy was basically untouchable. By the 1800s, Britain became the richest country, the strongest navy, the global main character. And after the Industrial Revolution, they had machines, factories, and weapons that others didn't. Translation? They weren't just playing the game, they were changing the rules. Now let's talk about how they actually pulled this off. Naval power. Their Royal Navy, they controlled sea routes, means they controlled trade, means they controlled money. Colonization, they didn't just visit places, they stayed. Example, India became their most valuable colony thanks to the East India Company. Wars and expansion, they fought a lot. 7 Years' War gave them massive territories. Napoleonic Wars beat Napoleon Bonaparte. Win some, lose some, mostly win. Smart and sometimes shady, politics divide and rule. But why did they do all this? Money and resources, spices, gold, cotton, tea, basically everything, power and prestige. Back then, having colonies was like flexing on the world. Industrial needs factories needed raw materials, colonies provided them. Belief in superiority. They genuinely believed they were civilizing others, which, history has a lot to say about that. Now the impact. Railways in countries like India, global trade systems, spread of English language. Example, the Indian Rebellion of 1857. People literally fought back against British rule. So how did this giant fall? After World War I and World War II, Britain was tired, broke, and losing control. They fought wars like it was a hobby. The 7 Years' War, Napoleonic Wars, and they won. At its peak, the empire controlled about 25% of the world's land and population, whereas in places like India, Africa, and Ireland, resources were exploited, local industries destroyed, people treated unfairly. Then came World War I. Britain won, but at what cost? Millions of soldiers lost, economy damaged, debt increased. Then World War II hit, and this time, Britain was exhausted. Even though they were on the winning side again, economy is shattered, cities bombed, power weakened. Meanwhile, two new main characters entered the chat: USA, Soviet Union. India got independence in 1947. Others followed, and just like that, the empire where the sun never sets slowly faded into history. From ruling half the world to becoming just another powerful country, the British Empire proves one thing: no empire lasts forever.